Hello everyone, Paul Rogers here. I'm doing a very short video tonight covering Bitcoin to US dollar trading pair. We are looking at the 4-hour chart, and as you can see, the trend has clearly been broken. There is a downside trend happening, and it has clearly been broken. You can actually notice right here something along those lines. I mean, there's basically a triangle of some sort forming right here. Draw something. This isn't a very pretty triangle, and I would dare to say that it could be in the process of breaking out to the downside. So I would expect, if this is the case, for Bitcoin to drop all the way down to 3,250 given time. But for this to really have some legs to it, we need to see this candle, this current candle that we're on right now, we need to see it actually maintain its body. Meaning, if it goes and dips down and retraces like this candle did, or these candles right here, it's going to show that a lot of buyers have stepped into the market, and there's still a lot of demand for Bitcoin. Now, there's two things that are pressing against Bitcoin right now. One, there's tons and tons of China uncertainty. Right now, there's talks of banning exchanges, and there's lots of issues, obviously, with ICOs in China. And so people are just nervous, and they're not really sure what to do. Bitcoin's actually selling cheaper in China than it is in other places in the world, and it's because people are basically dumping their China. The fear, uncertainty, and doubt, the FUD has gotten to a level in China to where people are just dumping it, even if they're selling it for less than what the market value is in other parts of the world. So because of this, since China is such a big piece of the cryptocurrency market, I do see this breaking out lower. I do see us getting a cross between the 200-day moving average and the 50-day moving average. It's very close to crossing now, but I do see a definite cross happening this week. Today is Monday, but I see sometime this week that cross happening, and that cross is quite significant, and we do see that happening. Bitcoin will drop, but altcoins will drop even more. So if you're holding altcoins, I would recommend going to US dollar Tether or going to Bitcoin. Preferably Bitcoin. I don't really ever recommend going to US dollar Tether, just because I think that we're on such a bull run. There's so many reasons to own cryptocurrency. The whole market's expanding so fast. There's no real reason to jump to the US dollar. So I would hold Bitcoin right now, and Bitcoin should outperform all of the other alternative coins that are out there. And when we get down to this level, this is a great spot to pick up more Bitcoin. Or alternatively, if Bitcoin does rebound here, we'll see alts rebound, and alts drop more when Bitcoin is suffering, and alts will probably rebound harder if Bitcoin finds some support and starts moving higher. So for me, I'm mostly in Bitcoin right now, and I will be buying more Bitcoin once it reaches my price target of 3,250, depending on the strength. We could even see, as I've said before, 2,870, but I will be buying Bitcoin in this range, and I'll probably be buying some altcoins that I feel are on a discount at this price too. So those are some things to kind of look out for, but unfortunately, we probably are going to see a downturn in Bitcoin. It is possible for Bitcoin to just shoot through this triangle, but I really feel that we need some good defining news, most likely out of China, to make this happen. Having small little perks of good news are just going to be thrown, they're going to be buried in headlines coming out of China. It's all about China, and And the worst of it all right now is the uncertainty. The fact that nobody really knows what is going on, except, of course, the government of China, the regulators themselves. They obviously know, but because there's uncertainty, people, are hesitant to buy. They don't want to invest in something. It would be better if they came out and said, okay, for sure, we are banning Bitcoin exchanges, period. That's it. If they came out and just said those things, Bitcoin would have a nice, healthy drop, and then it would have a nice, healthy rebound, because it'd be like ripping the Band-Aid off, so to speak. It would be over with. You know what you're dealing with. The problem is right now, it's like you're a kid and you're being punished, and you don't know what you're going to be, punished. You don't know what the punishment's going to be quite yet. You just know that you're in heaps of trouble, and you know that at a certain hour you're going to have to, you're going to talk to your parents. Your parents are just going to hammer you with something. But at this point, you just have that uneasy feeling knowing that judgment is being passed. You just don't know what it is yet. And that is where we are as a community, unfortunately. We're at a point at which we just don't have the answers yet. We will have the answers, but until then, the whole cryptocurrency market will get dragged down by this, will suffer until we have some clarity, until we can go and move forward from this. Whatever the news is, we just need to find out what it is and then move forward. And we will move forward, and Bitcoin will reach $10,000, not too far in the future. But for now, I really do see Bitcoin heading lower, and I do see it as a great chance to stack some more Bitcoin. Anyhow, hope you all are well. Paul out.